Is your content engaging your biggest fan as well at the same time as someone who has no idea who you are? And maybe also for the person that's familiar with you but doesn't know you all that well? My name is Loren Weisman. I'm a brand communications and optics strategist. And what I propose to you today to consider inside of your content, as opposed to the trend hopping, the trend jumping, the overhyping, the shout outs, these long openers where you're making it out to have a much bigger audience than you actually do. Consider angles of connecting your audience. Of connecting, of as you record something, is this as good for a person that's been following you since you began as it is for someone who has no idea who you are? Many choose that tactic of I call it the old radio host. I see this on a lot of podcasts where it's 10, 15, 20 minutes of banter. And if I haven't heard of you or somebody that's just tuning in hasn't heard of you, what do they make of that? And it's something that works when someone is popular, when someone is well established. That may work for them, but it may not work for you as someone that's a little bit newer, as someone that is trying to get established. One of the key points here is just because you see it working for someone else doesn't mean it's the best thing to emulate for yourself. Take the time when you create content to invite people in, to know who you are, to learn about you, and for those that do know who you are, how you can continue to engage them. If everything at the same time too, if everything is just to sell, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, sign up for my course, boom, 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 boom. How does that keep people staying involved with you or staying involved with your content? Okay, so we've shifted there. You've gone to the side of now you're just all for people that have never heard of you, and you're exhausting the existing audience. There is a middle ground, and it means that you're not necessarily going to trend hop or trend chase or try to hype yourself up, but putting up that little thing, and it doesn't have to go into some major script, but putting up that thing about, okay, how could this video impact someone that knows me, maybe someone that even works with me, to someone that's never heard of me, to someone that's heard of me in passing? Inside of that 3 audience technique with your content, it may allow you to engage and keep those that have been with you for some time while simultaneously attracting those that have never heard of you. And in that respect, you're honoring all audiences and not just pointing at one audience. You need to do this. What if they already did? What if all they're getting from you is upsells, sells, hype, and like, comment, and subscribe requests? It's getting tiresome, and many people are moving away. Those numbers are dropping down. And you never know, some of the most established people, the people that you've worked with, the people that have subscribed, the people that continue to follow, if you continue to care for them, engage them, and steward to them, while they might not need your product or service anymore, maybe in that engagement, it keeps them engaged and they point you to somebody that they feel could use you, as opposed to completely disregarding them. So consider the 3 audience concept. To put out content and think along the lines of the people that have never heard of you before, to the people that know you very well, to the people that may have heard of you in passing. Honor them inside the content. Don't emulate the most famous people out there that banter on and reference to jokes that just don't make sense. Maybe when you have X millions of followers, that process or optic could work for you. But as you're genuinely, organically, and growing from a smaller place, consider moving away from trying to do what the most popular guy is doing to doing what could work specifically for you. When you honor your 3 audiences, when you stand in humility, when you bring your point, your experience, your authenticity to the forefront, you may attract, maintain, and sustain that many more people and have that much stronger of an audience.